A very good morning and welcome to yet another edition of YES101's Visual Radio. Bringing you the news, I'm Shalini Ratnavira. We start off with a look at your headlines.
News First headline.
UN Human Rights Chief to visit Sri Lanka today. Deshabandhu's witness list summoned to inquiry committee. In your international news, Iran condemns US strikes on nuclear sites as Trump talks of regime change. And in sports, Bellingham says he will undergo shoulder surgery after Club World Cup. On to news in detail. The United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, will arrive in Sri Lanka today for an official visit, marking the first such visit by a UN rights chief since February 2016. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Turk will remain in the country until the 26th of June. During his stay, he is expected to meet with several senior government officials, including the President and the Prime Minister. As part of his visit, Turk is also scheduled to travel to Kandy, Jaffna and Trincomalee. The Foreign Ministry noted that this visit follows an invitation extended by Foreign Minister Vijitha Herath during a meeting in Geneva last year. In more local news, the Special Investigative Committee appointed to probe allegations of abuse of authority by Inspector General of Police Deshabandhu Thennakoon is scheduled to convene today at 9:30 am. The committee has summoned witnesses listed in the affidavit submitted by Thennakoon for testimony. Over the course of the next 3 days, from Monday through Wednesday, the committee is expected to hear statements from 15 witnesses. Following this round of testimonies, the committee will reconvene on Thursday, the 26th of June at 2 p.m. to continue its proceedings. The inquiry is being led by Supreme Court Justice P.P. Surasena, with Judge W.M.N.P. Ithavala and National Police Commission Chairman Lalit Ekanaika serving as committee members. To date, 28 witnesses have already provided testimony in connection with the complaint.
International news.
In international news, Iran's ambassador to the UN accuses the US of waging war under an absurd pretext after the US hit 3 Iranian nuclear sites. Amir Said Irawani, speaking at the UN in New York, says the idea that Iran is on the cusp of getting a nuclear weapon is a deceitful and false narrative. Donald Trump says the US strikes took the bomb right out of their hands. But the UN's watchdog says the degree of damage inside the uranium enrichment holes at Fordo can't be determined. Trump also hints at regime change in Iran, saying if the current Iranian regime is unable to make Iran great again, why wouldn't there be regime change? Meanwhile, Israel continues to strike Iran, saying it's hitting military targets.
Sports news.
In sports, Real Madrid and England midfielder Jude Bellingham confirmed yesterday that he will undergo surgery to address a long-standing shoulder issue after the conclusion of the Club World Cup in the United States. The 21-year-old, who has been managing the injury since 2023, has played through discomfort for both club and country. Real Madrid have scheduled the operation to follow the tournament, which concludes later this month. Bellingham, who joined Real Madrid for Borussia Dortmund earlier this year, has frequently been seen wearing strapping on his shoulder during matches. The injury first flared up in a match against Rayo Vallecano, causing him to miss 2 games for both Real Madrid and England late in 2023. Well, that's a wrap of this edition of YES101's Visual Radio. Thank you for watching.